What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 5-3. Man, I'm back again. I'm back again. Y'all see, I'm back at home. I'm back in Alabama. You know, home is where the heart is. So therefore, I could get back to the lesson at hand. I could get back to the bread and butter of what made me. My stories. Y'all know a lot of times when I go back to Cali, I kind of slack a little bit because I be caught up in a whole lot of other stuff, other things going on. You know, to be honest with you, there's more to life for me. I'm saying for me. There's more to life for me than just doing social media and stories and stuff. I got a lot of other stuff I be having to take care of in real life. But anyway, now that other things are out the way, man, I'm back to what y'all been missing. I'm back to what y'all been waiting for. I'm back to the stories. This story right here, man, I'm coming back in with somewhat of what I want to call a feel-good story. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a feel-good story. It take place in prison, but it's one of them stories, man, that you know, it seems to be that, you know, things just gonna turn out all right. Things gonna turn out all right. You know, they gonna turn out better than what we was expecting. Oh, shoot. And boom, so on and so forth. So anyway, without no further ado, I'm gonna get straight to it, man. This take place, man, in the Alabama prison system, man. Look, dudes get into it a lot. Every day. It's always gonna be something. It's never. Wait a minute, hold on. Move, cat. Man, my cat just hit my leg, scared me. Come here, baby. Come here. Wanna say hi? Wanna say hi? Hold up. Here she is, y'all. With her little mean looking self. Now, a lot of people think that's a boy. That's a girl cat. She's a girl. She just look crazy as she wanna look. Just as mean. Just as mean. Huh? You being mean? Look how she look at me, y'all. You being mean? You don't feel like being bothered? Put your foot in face. Kiss my paw. That's what you do. Kiss my paw. You know. Anyway, that's my cat, y'all. So look, people gonna get into it. You can't get around it. A lot of prison is so weird that you have people that'll sit in prison 20 years and never get a disciplinary, never get no type of write-up, no type of citation, no type of bad comment in their jacket. And they think, okay, here it is when it's time for them to go off for parole. They done did all these years, you know, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, however many years they've done. They think because when they're going up for parole, there's no problem. I'm gonna make it, man. I ain't got into no trouble. I ain't caused nobody no problems. I'm finna go home. Sadly mistaken. Believe it or not, that's one of the biggest mistakes that a person can make. Now, a lot of people gonna say, "Tune, what you mean? What you mean? How's that?" Big mistake. If you come in to prison for doing whatever type of crimes you was in the streets doing, and your jacket might look a certain type way from whatever information they garnered up off of you during your trial or doing whatever. Now here it is, you've been down 10 years, you have never been rolled up for anything, you have never got into any mess. The parole board looks down on that. I know people be like, huh? Yeah, they look at that disfavorably because in their minds, they feel you cheating the system, you playing the system, you manipulating the system. You come in and you've put on this goody two-shoe mask and you trying to wiggle and weasel and swindle your way through. They not going for it. Because it's all the way prison is set up, it's almost impossible to do 10, 15 years, something like that, and you haven't got into no trouble. You haven't did nothing wrong. Nothing? No. Parole board not going for that one. They gonna set you off. And they gonna tell you that they think you trying to manipulate the system. I've seen people come in and do a lot of years and get certain type write-ups in their jacket on purpose. Hey man, they'll just do something to get a write-up. And so when they go in front of the parole board see, okay, he got a little poop butt contraband, he got a little poop butt disorderly conduct or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Out of pocket, some little menial type of write-ups. But they got to get something in there so the parole board won't feel played. And I've seen people over and over and over again set off on parole because they didn't have no type of disciplinary actions in their jacket. You being too slick. We not finna let your slick behind out. You finna do all your time. So youngsters out there that's heading to prison, because there's a whole lot of y'all heading to prison. Y'all better keep that in mind. Keep it in mind. But anyway, that's why I say that it's almost impossible not to get into something. Whether you get into it on an accident or whether you get into it on purpose, there is something for you to get into. Now, moving right along to the story. Got a partner, man. He got into it with a cat. He got into it with this dude, man. And my partner that got into it with the cat, it wasn't like he was no goody two shoe, no good guy or anything. You know what I'm saying? He was a little thug. Just when he situation, he got into it. Now the dude he got into it with didn't have no back down in him. Now the little homie, he didn't have no back down in him neither. But the other dude didn't have no back down in him at all. So I knew where this was going to go. And this was going to go immediately to gunplay on the runway. That's another term of saying they was going to have to stab each other. It was going to be some knife play. In Alabama prison, they call knives, guns, or pistols. So anyway, I knew that's where it was going. He knew that's where it was going. The other dude knew that's where it was going. And everybody else around the situation knew that's where it was going. Now, this was a situation that was going to take place in a head-up event. Wasn't nobody finna get in on it on the other person's behalf. Wasn't nobody finna get in on it on this person's behalf. It was known, hey, look, when they come out, they going for what they know. They going for what they know, y'all. You know? So, bang. Now, when I say when they come out, I'm saying when they finally run up on each other. When they finally run up on each other. They finally ran up on each other. It went down. It went down. And it was exactly what I'm telling y'all it was. It was gunplay on the runway. It was a stab fest, y'all. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. One of the cats had a knife. It was a what we call an ice pick. It was an ice pick, real thin stiletto like needle. The other dude had a box cutter. Very dangerous, very, 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 very dangerous. Now I'm gonna let y'all know, if it comes down to it and we finna get into it and it's finna be a weapon, you can have your knife. Me personally, I use a lock and a sock. But if other than that, give me if it comes down between a knife and a box cutter, give me the box cutter. That box cutter gonna cut you from a-hole to appetite. That knife, it has to be a prison knife. You can't, you know what I'm saying, slash and dash. You got to stab. Sometimes that's hard to get. A box cutter, man, look, it's doing damage coming and going. It's doing damage up and down, side to side, left and right, diagonal to diagonal. It's doing damage coming and going. Wham, 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 wham. And it hits you, bow, it's popping you open. Bow, it's popping you open. Bow, it's popping you up. Especially if you one of them old iron power dogs, you swole up with muscles and veins and all that. A box cutter is your worst nightmare. You swole up with all them veins and all them big old tight muscles. Your skin is tight. Partner, let me tell you something. When that box cutter hits you, man, it fillets you like a chicken breast. Wow. Wide open you go. Foul. It's going to open you up. And if you one of them cats been on that iron pile and you got them big old veins, ooh-wee. Do you know how easy it is for you to bleed out? I've seen several dudes over the years bleed out. Man, listen, partner, it's a horrible sight. It will open you up. And that box cutter does not play. I've seen dudes that were so devious with it They would wait till a dude was coming off the iron pile when the yard closed. Let me show you something. When you've been out there lifting them weights and you swole up, your veins have gotten bigger, the blood is flowing, you sweat and you hot, you know, and a dude hits you with that box cutter, well, yeah. Boy, look here. Man, you're going to open up like a Hot Wheel track. That blood is going to be flowing up out of you with that sweat. Them veins is open, man. It's a bad deal. Bad deal, homie. You know, hey, but it's how we live in prison. It's how we live in prison, man. Okay, look. When they went at it, my little partner had the knife. The other dude had a box cutter. When they went at it, man. They clashed. Bang! Keep it. What was that? What the heck? Man, the picture just got big and little on its own. Just now. Bang. But anyway, man, my partner, he had the ice pick, and the dude had the box cutter. When they came out, man, they came out full-fledged at each other. Man, this is what happened. Catch it in part 2. It's right behind this one. Peace.